When it comes to coaxial radio frequency connectors, there's nothing we can't do. We've been there, we've done all of it.
Connectronics was founded in 1985. We manufacture RF and microwave connectors and adapters, and that has been the focus of the company since its founding. Our primary markets are the aerospace industry, the telecom industry, military and defense applications, and some medical applications as well.
Everything is getting higher frequency. It's getting smaller and smaller, and we really are pushing ourselves to stay at the forefront of that. It's really driven by the customer.
One of the things that makes us different than others in the industry is we focus on custom, obsolete, and hard-to-find connectors. Oftentimes, engineers design a new application and they're looking for something that's almost like a standard connector or almost like a standard adapter, but it needs to be modified just ever so slightly. We have become very comfortable with that. We do not have a set of constraints around making a very specific product assortment. We oftentimes help customers make parts that they simply can't source in other places, either because they've become obsolete or they are new designs.
We don't obsolete any designs. We support everything we've ever done from the beginning. A lot of people, once something falls below a certain quantity of order coming in, they'll stop supporting the line, and we'll make that 25-piece order. You know, we'll get you out of trouble. We can be there and we can get it done.
What people need sometimes isn't an off-the-shelf thing. You know, we have several things that we've done, we've built once and we've never built again. But we're okay with that.
We not only assemble the connectors and adapters at our facility in central Indiana, we manufacture parts from scratch. So we control essentially the entire supply chain. That allows us to control the timeline and the quality of the components as they come together to fit into the final product.
I get calls occasionally that say, you know, we want this part, but they're telling me I can't get this part for 3 or 4 months. Can you help? And that's something that we can do.
We find that our delivery commitments are anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks faster than most other people can accommodate. Our customers know that when they place an order with us, that the delivery date is a commitment that we make and it's non-negotiable. The reliability of a connector is an expectation. There are government and industry specifications that govern the performance of a connector. And our expectation is that our connectors either meet or exceed those standards of performance.
We have a complete in-house inspection department. Every single part, every component is checked for every dimension. We really take that part of it seriously, making sure that when we send something out, that's our name on it. You know, that's got to be right, and that's what's going to keep people coming back to us.
We want to be viewed as a supplier that is frictionless. We use that word here. We want things to be easy when working with Connectronics.
When you call, you're going to talk to somebody that has their finger right on the pulse of what's going on.
I know who's running the parts, I know who's building the parts, and we can all communicate with each other easily, whereas bigger companies, I think that's harder to do.
So if there's a question around the manufacturing process to be used or whether a certain dimension is possible to achieve, that conversation happens within minutes.
We try to make it as seamless as possible. We don't charge extra for holding a consignment order. We don't charge extra for a small quantity. It's just something that we think you can't get somewhere else, and we can provide that for you.
We have set up the infrastructure that support private label branding of parts on behalf of others. Those activities are part of our everyday processes. Those are not unusual to us. We want to make their lives as easy as possible because we know that in the long run, that will put us in a better position to be a supplier of choice.
I think at the end of the day, when you do that, it makes you feel really good because you feel like you've accomplished something that maybe other companies out there can't do. It makes you feel proud of the place that you work and with the people that you work with, that you were able to all band together and give them exactly what they wanted.